Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a life update today because a lot has been going on over here. First of all, I am doing this video all natural today, as you can probably tell. I was thinking if you don't know me, I'm not somebody that wears makeup every single day. I only wear it for like special occasions or if I'm going out with like some friends and we're going to like a restaurant or a bar or something, then I'll get dressed up, throw some makeup on. But for the most part, like on the day-to-day, I don't wear makeup. I don't wear makeup to work. I don't wear makeup to the gym or the grocery store or around town. I'm just not somebody who does that. And if you watch my 5-minute makeup routine on Instagram, you can probably see why, because I just keep it very, very simple. So makeup's never really been my thing. And I literally sat down to put makeup on for this video. Hi, Wrinkly. And I was like, oh my gosh, I literally have a class at the gym in like 3 hours. So am I really gonna put on a full face of makeup, film one video, and then take it all back off to go to the gym? I was like, that just seems ridiculous. And I was like, you know what? Me personally, like, I never ever wear makeup anyway, so like I just wanted to like be myself, and like this is how I always look. So anyway, yeah, so that's why I don't have any makeup on today. I did straighten my hair today just to go to the gym and wash it tonight, because that is one thing that I enjoy doing, is if my hair's not done, I just feel not put together at all. So I almost always wear my hair down. You'll rarely see me with it up, but yeah, makeup is not something that I do. And then I've been working from home a lot lately. I work for the federal government, and so we've been at home a lot. So I went from being at home 1 day a week to now I'm going to be at home 4 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week, because we can only have one person in our office at a time, and there's 4 of us, so we're going to be alternating. So I'm going to be at home a lot more lately, and I just didn't get dressed up today. Like I'm wearing leggings and a t-shirt. I'm wearing what I'm going to wear to the gym later, because I was like, well, I'm going to the gym. I don't have anything I need to do like out and about today, so that's important or anything. I was like, so I'm just gonna already put on my gym clothes, that way I have no excuse come time to go to my class. So I was like, I was gonna change shirts just for this video, but then I was like, you know what, no, this is what I wear regularly, is just like a plain old t-shirt and leggings. And so anyway, I'm trying to just be more authentic and real with you, and this is what I look like on the day-to-day. This is what I wear. So anyway, that's why I look a bit grungier, because I'm grungy. I'm just a grungy person. But anyway, yeah, so a bit of a life update. I am working from home more now, so that is new. I worked from home whenever I started my job this past summer. And when I started, I was fully at home for several weeks, and then I was able to start going into the office. I have my own little office. We all do. So we all have our own office. They're like 6 feet apart. We have our own little rooms. So that's nice because we can social distance at work, and we aren't having any of our clients like come into the office. If they need to come by to sign something, we meet them at the door, and we're wearing a mask. And I know you can't see Wrigley, but he's like right here. So if you see my hand moving, that's why. He has separation anxiety. But anyway, so I lost my train of thought. Okay, so we're all separated, and then we started going to working from home 1 day a week, and we would alternate. And like I said, there's 4 of us, so that way there's only 3 in the office at a time. So it kind of cut down on how many people were around. And then now it's kind of weird because I live in Texas, and starting the 10th of March, we no longer have to wear masks. They're lifting the mask mandate. All of the businesses, restaurants, bar, everything is back to 100% capacity. So we're going to be completely open. It's going to be like before COVID. And so all the restrictions are being lifted starting the 10th. which I thought was kind of crazy because like, oh, is COVID gone? No? Okay, what are we, anyway, that's beside the point. It's not like you can't wear your mask, so I will still be wearing my mask to the grocery store and things like that. So the restrictions are being lifted, and like the day after our governor said, hey, all the restrictions are going to be lifted, my office, which is a federal office, not a state office, was like, no, we're going to only one person in the office at a time. So I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Is COVID gone? Is it not? Like, it's obviously not gone, but like, I don't know. I'm like, should I be worried? Should I not? I don't know. So it's just kind of been crazy. And then don't know if you've heard, but Texas recently had like some winter storms that were crazy, and so that's been going on. But as far as my big life updates that I wanted to share with you today is recently I made the decision to end my almost 4-year relationship with my boyfriend. And it was not a decision that I came to lightly. It was something that I prayed a lot about and that I thought a lot about and considered for a very long time, and talked with my counselor about. We talked with her together, and it was just, it was just one of those, there's not like any one reason why I decided to end things. It was kind of a lot of reasons. I'm not saying I was like perfect in the relationship, and I share my portion of the blame for it ending. But I think I just tolerated a lot of things that I will never tolerate again, and that I shouldn't have in hindsight. So I put up with a lot, and I think that was just for the sake of like being in a relationship and staying in a relationship. And I think I would rather be alone than just be able to say that I'm in a relationship and feel alone, you know? And so that was like really rough, because like I do love him and I do care about him, and it's not like I was able, like he did this one horrible thing and I was like, okay, that's it, I'm done, you know, whatever. Like, and just be mad and angry and like hate him, because I don't hate him and I don't like resent him for anything, and I'm not angry with him. But it was like one of those situations where like I had to break my own heart in order to save the relationship I had with myself, if that makes sense. And so like it was not something that I came to lightly and easily. And I'm not saying that like we will never like get back. So we like dated a long time ago, didn't talk for like 5 years, got back together, dated for almost 4 years. So who knows, in 5 years, you know, maybe we'll run back into each other. But I think, so we started dating whenever I was about to turn 20. It was like a month before I turned 20. So I was 19, 20. And now I'm about to be 24, and he's about to be 26. And we're just different people. Like, I'm not the same person I was at 20 years old. And I think that's okay. Like, we both have changed and we both have evolved, and like we're at different places in our life. Like, whenever we started dating, I was a senior in college, and now I've had a teaching career, and now I'm in a different career, and I, am more established, and I have bigger goals and aspiration. Like, when we first met, my biggest goal was graduate college, you know, and then after that, my biggest goal was get a job. And then after that, my biggest goal was keep a job, you know? And so now that I'm like feel established in my life, I'm like reaching for, bigger and better things. And not saying that he didn't have his own aspirations, and he did, but it's just like we were kind of going like, you know, we were together, but we were on different paths. And so like it's just, we weren't on the same page anymore, and I didn't feel like we wanted the same things, and we were at different phases in our lives. And like I said, you know, later on, if we are on the same page and we do want the same things, and you know, some things change, like we both kind of work on ourselves and our issues that we brought to the table. Like I said, I'm not saying that I'm blameless. Like, I do have like an anxious attachment style, and like I have my own like abandonment issues, and I do think that I can tend to lose myself in a relationship and neglect my relationship with myself and my relationship with my friends and family and God. And that was like a big thing, was that I was trying to fill like a God-sized hole with this person, and that's just not possible. And I've always had a relationship with Christ. Like I grew up in the church or whatever, and I have always been somebody that has like, believed and prayed, and like that's been a regular part of my life. But I do think there was a drift. The past, gosh, I don't even know, looking back, like it's been going on a lot longer than I had realized. So anyway, there was that. And then, he has his own spiritual journey that he's on. And I'm just trying not to like speak for him. And like, he has his own like issues that he needs to work on. And he is doing that. And so like, that's why I'm saying like I don't hate him, and I'm not saying we can't ever get back together, because like he is working on it, but that's not the goal, like we decided to go our separate ways and pursue our own things and to work on ourselves. And like, if fate brings us together, okay. If not, like, then that's fine too. But like, we needed different things too. Like I needed things from him that he just couldn't seem to give me, and like vice versa. Like he needed things from me that like I didn't feel that I was capable of, and that's okay. Like, like I think that can cause some conflict, but like if I'm not giving you what you need, like I am sorry for that, but like, this is what I have to offer. And if that's not the kind of like love and support that you need, then like maybe you need to find somebody who can give you what it is that you're needing. And so that's just like, that's hard, but like it's fine. It's fine for you to need different things. And it's just like, if they can't give it to you, then they can't give it to you, and you deserve that. And so like, you just need to like move forward and go find that with somebody else. And that was the hardest thing, is because like, we were just arguing all the time. Like, I need this, I need that. And neither one of us were capable of doing it. And like, maybe that is something we could work on for future partners, or like in the future. But, and I think we both do want to like better ourselves from this, but for now, like we can't do it. And there's no sense in going in circles, having the same argument and feeling the same like neglect basically, over and over again, if we just needed to go our separate ways. And I think that's something like something I needed a lot was validation. And like I said, I think that's okay. Like if you need validation, if you need somebody to just like remind you like, hey, I'm not going anywhere. Hey, I'm in this. I think that's okay. Like if you need that, like that's fine. I think that comes from some deeper seated issues in me. So maybe I could get to a point where I don't need that, but right now I do. And so that's something I'm going to work on in myself, like not needing, that as much. But like, I think it's normal to just like want some validation. Anyway, I'm not here to give relationship advice, because like obviously I just ended a relationship, so like what the heck do I know? And that was like another thing that was hard for us, is like neither of us really knows what a healthy relationship is. Both of our parents are divorced. My only living grandparents are divorced. So it's just like we don't know. We don't know what like a healthy relationship really looks like. And so that's tough, because we're like, is this what it's supposed to be like? Is this what our parents look like? And that didn't work out. We don't know. So that was really hard to navigate. And so I think I just need to, figure out what exactly I want a relationship to look like. But anyway, so I have decided that I'm going to do, a year of singleness. So I'm not dating until next Valentine's Day. I know it's like March now, but we actually ended before Valentine's Day. We decided to end things. We kind of like had talked. Anyway, so I'm saying like Valentine's Day is the day like that I'll start dating again. I didn't update you on this sooner because I was like, I don't want to talk about it until I can do it without crying. Yeah, so I'm going on a year of singleness. I haven't been single for like, I probably haven't been single for like 4 months consecutively since I was like 14 years old. Like I've just always been somebody who's dated. I haven't dated a lot of people super seriously. I've had like 3 serious, I say serious, like the longest ones were like 9 months. So this is like my longest relationship. It was almost 4 years. And so anyway, yeah, so I've always been somebody who's dated, and I think a lot of my identity came from that, and it shouldn't. And so I just am kind of trying to figure out like who I want to be. And then like one thing I did was like I made a list of every single thing, every single attribute and quality and like accomplishment, everything I want in a person, like in a partner, and I'm going to try and become that. So like that way I can attract that person, you know, because like if you say like, oh, I want somebody who's like incredibly kind and you're a jerk, kind people aren't going to want to be with you, you know? So like if you want to attract a super kind person, then you need to be that kind of person. Or like if you want to attract somebody who is like, I don't know, just like good with money, then like you should probably set a budget for yourself, because somebody who's good with money isn't going to be attracted to somebody who's like spending constantly and constantly. And like I get like opposites do attract, but I think for the most part, like your core, like your values and things like kindness and, you know, financial security and like those sort of like pillars need to be fairly similar. And I do think like it does, like when you're at that like frequency, you're gonna attract people that match that. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm also I really just want to work on my relationship with God, and I want that to be enough for me. And not that like it's not, but like I need my comfort and my validation and my security to come from that relationship and the relationship I have for myself rather than from men. So that's what I'm doing on the year of singleness. I will update you as I go, but I just wanted to kind of give you an update. If you're going through a breakup, my heart goes out to you. If you have been married for like a really long time and you want to give some relationship advice, much appreciated. But anyway, that is it for now. I will keep you updated, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.